Hey, what's going on? Hey, this is the Reluctant Nabi back again. And this is just a short way to make this video. This is going to be not a real live stream per se, but this is just um I got my computer doing something else, and I wanted to make some commentary on this because a thought had occurred to me, and I was thinking that if I waited to put this up tomorrow, that the thought would no longer be there. But as you see the title, that there is only one person that I think we have in the United States that would be able to get Brittney Griner out of Russia. So first, let's look at what really happened here, and a lot of the details are not in dispute. Let me repeat this: much of the details are not in dispute. All right, in this country, in this country, the reason why women are getting themselves into serious jams where either nobody can help them out of it or nobody want to help them out of it is this: the very people that generally can help them out of a situation like this are men, but not just any men. Turns out that the men that the women despise the most, the men that who has leadership capabilities and can get stuff done, but these are the Brittney Griners of the world that think that she could beat DeMarcus Cousins in a one-on-one. All right. And I want y'all to understand something here. When we talk about the mentality of this equal pay crap, it's crap. And I'm going to tell you why it's crap. The men in the NBA do not get equal pay. Let me repeat this. The men in the NBA do not get equal pay. In other words, the people that are the second string, the people that sit on the bench, they're not getting paid as much as the starters in the NBA. When they have this argument about equal pay, no one ever discuss all of this. What women do is they feel so privileged, so entitled that they go for things that they didn't work for. If you wanted to make a lot of money as a woman, you could have went into the modeling industry, tennis. Venus and Serena, they did well. All right. But you can't go into something, directly compete with men in a sport, basketball, whereas if you're that good, you can try out for the NBA, because the NBA is not a man's league. Remember, there was a woman that was legitimately drafted to go to the NBA, but she had preferred to be a wife and a mother, and instead put 4 children through college who became doctorates and masters in their field. All right. So let's get that little elephant out of the thing. 2. All right, there's that mentality. 2. What happened at the airport is not in denial by anyone. All right. Point this. Ricky Williams, he played football. He was a bigger star athlete than Brittney Griner. Matter of fact, Brittney Griner, nobody really knows about her until now. All right, but Ricky Williams, he didn't go to Russia talking about I'm gonna go blow trees all up in Russia. He kept that mess in the United States. A lot of men pay pay attention to and watch out for other people's rules. I'll go to Colombia, I'll go to Brazil, I'll go to the Philippines, I'll go to Thailand. I will learn the language in each country. I know how to conduct myself in Deutschland. For those of you who don't know, that's Germany, and I speak German too. All right, I'm rusty at all of the language except for the places I go the most. Spanish, I'm learning on the fly, and I'm learning that pretty well. But why do I learn these languages? Oh, it's because I have respect for other people's way of life and customs. Now, I bring my own customs, but the junk that's illegal there, I don't do. Is why I don't do stuff that's considered to be illegal, like drugs, anyway. So, what is not in question is that she had the drugs on her. It is not in question that in most of the countries, these are considered narcotics. It is not in question that in most states in the United States, for the moment, what she had is considered narcotics. She might have been able to get away with maybe a joint, but apparently not that liquid stuff that they consider narcotics. All right. Now, understand this is not in dispute because this is the culture that we have. A bunch of drug head people that do what they want to do, and you can in the United States. But you can't make everything the United States. So she is in some really deep trouble for another reason as well. A lot of other countries don't do that LGBT crap either because they're all about procreation and building a strong community. And everybody and their grandmother knows, with the exception of the United States, that it's difficult to have children to pass on a legacy if nobody's doing the things that you need to do to have children. And these are people that don't rely on sperm banks and adoption agencies, because most people don't believe in taking other people's children away from them and giving them to somebody else. That's called smuggling in other countries. So they don't legalize that. Like I said, United States is different. All right. But there is a person, it's a Hail Mary. She is in so much trouble that this is a Hail Mary. All right. And well, let's look at some things. The person that can get this woman out of this mess, who we look at as a very skilled person when it comes to countries outside of the United States, whether they are our enemies or are supposed to be friends. The one person that was able to keep everybody in check was not this guy. I'll get to I'll get to her last hope. All right. The media and everybody blew her up, but there's two guys in the Ecuadorian prison who were literally set up for double murder in order to extort money from them because the people thought they were rich. And our government, now we have a relationship with Ecuador, but they're two so-called black men, so nobody care about them. And they're straight, so nobody care about them. This is why, and this, you got a whole nother thing that's happening now. Now you got people in the United States that are just as angry about this perceived privilege and lack of accountability that women get to have or think they can have at will. Dudes has just had enough. All right. And Everybody is telling everybody we can't do anything for them. They're saying it. It's on CNN. It'd be difficult at best to get her from there. They don't. This thing happened in February before the war. Now you had the war, and even before this, your president demonized the one guy. Well, one of two guys that could have freed her. All right. They demonized the one of two guys that could get her out of that situation. All right. This makes it worse. While this is okay, and this is a message to the LGBTQRSWXYZ community. This thing is only okay in the United States or Western countries where they kind of put up with this. All right. It is only okay in the United States or Western countries where they put up with this. You need to make sure you know where you're going. There are two other Black females. I don't know if they're in Saudi Arabia, but they're somewhere in the Middle East in jail for flaunting this lifestyle in a Muslim theocracy-led country. I don't know what's up with people of the United States that they think they could go lose their mind and not pay attention to other people's cultures. But our government has a habit of forcing our jacked up culture of taking money from the poor and giving it to the rich. And they have this habit of trying to do this with every country. No. If you're a regular human being, that's not a politician. And even for those aspiring to be politicians, you better watch where you're going and watch how you conduct yourself. I don't drink, I don't smoke anything. So I feel comfortable going to Mexico and Colombia. Even in Colombia, if I go out, I don't do clubs, but I would like to go out dancing. I know not to drink anything, not to drink any drinks that a female's just bringing to me. All right, unless it's somebody I know or got to know there. Period. The media tried to make everybody have sympathy for this woman, and it's backfiring. It's starting to piss people off. She clearly broke the law. So what? She played for the USA. So what? She had some gold medals. The media is quick to throw all that stuff out the window when it's an Afro man, when it's a Black man. That's what they call us. They throw that all out the window. No matter how good the man was, they'll go back into his deep childhood to try to find some dirt to make a Black man who's straight look bad. And don't let him be a conservative Black man. All right. They said she is a 7-time All-Star. Nobody cares about that. It's the WNBA. Nobody gives a damn. I'll tell you when we did give a damn. The first Houston Comets team with Cheryl Swoops. I forgot what's her name that had the cancer. All right. That was it. The female basketball was exciting then. And then they turned it into what we have now. Women that think they're on par with the likes of DeMarcus Cousins, who dunks on the whole other team's 5-on-1. All right. No, we're tired. We're tired of the lying media narrative. The media has no credibility, neither does our government. So there's only one person. Well, we demonize the people. I said one. I had one person in mind. but we demonized them. We have no relationship with Russia. The one person would be Putin. But we have no relationship with Russia. We was having a relationship with Russia. It wasn't friendly, but it was mutual respect, big dog to big dog. All right. But the one person I was thinking about was this guy right here. Oh, that's right. Y'all didn't elect him. Oh, snap. Oh, and the very people that she identifies with hate this guy. Oh, my goodness. Wait a minute. And so the whole left media, well, they're not going to ask that guy to help, because if he helps and do it, it'll make their guy that's caused all this calamity look bad. Oh, well, I guess she's going to be stuck there for a minute. And I sure hate it for her. But it ill what it is. And oh Lord, I don't even know what to say. All right. So this was just a short video just to get it up tonight while it's on my mind. But it is what it is, and she might be through, because all the people that could have made this a better situation for her, the United States demonized. Not only did they demonize the very people that could have helped us, not only did they force a dude out, not only is it questionable how the new dude got in, but people like her spit on everyone that would be able to help or keep her out of that trouble in the first place. So, with that said, I'm out. And since everybody SH on the very people who could have fixed this thing, like Jimmy Carter went over and fixed some things. All right. Muhammad Ali went over and fixed some things. I think if this would have happened in North Korea, as many of you that clown Dennis Rodman, he has a relationship with Kim Jong-un. He could have fixed this if it happened over there. But the United States demonized everybody that could be bringing her behind home. And her chances look very slim now. With that said, I'm out.